Hey guys, this is Vaughn, and welcome back to another episode on the RedCubed server. Today is a very important special day. First of all, we've got to announce the winners of the contest that I started last week, and then second of all, we're going to have a trial. There's apparently been a trial. I don't know too many details about it. It's some Skybridge Bob thing that happened before I joined the server, but since I didn't know anything about it, it made me a perfect juror. So, after I announce the winners here, you guys can stick around and watch some of the trial footage. I am a juror, so the footage from my channel is a little bit weird because it's just from the jury box. So I'm going to link to some other people's channels so you can watch, from the lawyer perspective or the judge perspective. And there will also be a link for the verdict at the very end. So make sure you check that out. Anyway, let's, without further ado, game giveaway. Now, one of these games... What I did was, it was closest without going over. And I don't know that I'm going to do that again, because, for instance, if the number was 100, say there was 100 pieces of wool, and one person guessed 101, and one person guessed 1, and those were the only two guesses, and the person who guessed 1 would win, even though the guy that guessed 101 is technically much closer. But I said closest without going over, so anybody who guessed over the number was automatically disqualified, and it went to whoever was closest without going over. And that meant that there was one game that technically has no winner because all of the guesses were over the number that it is. So I will decide what to do about that at a different point. But let's get it going. First of all, I've got in my paper Little Inferno orange wool. There were 35 pieces of orange wool, and let me get a pen so I can mark these off as I do it. And the closest, without going over, oop, that's not a pen, that's a marker. The closest, without going over, for Little Inferno was 32 by NB Trainer. Yay! Congratulations, NB Trainer. Next up is Proteus red wool. There were a full stack of 64 red wool. The closest without going over was 45 by Rafael Canizales. Congratulations to you for that. I will be contacting you guys on YouTube, so just pay attention for that. English Country Tune had 13 wool. The closest guess to this was 25 wool, and that was by Bugsy, but he guessed over the numbers. So technically, this is the one that nobody technically wins because everybody guessed like way over 13 wool. So I guess I'll save that for another game giveaway at some point. So that sucks, but sorry. Next up, we've got Oil Rush. Oil Rush had 60 lime wool in it. And the closest to 60, without going over, ironically, is 27 wool by Big Bad Baka. Big Bad Baka guessed 27. So this is one of those situations where it could have been a little weird because 27 is not very close to 60, but it is what... next time I might not do closest without going over, but since I said it, I have to keep with it. Next up, Dead Space. Cyan wool. We've got 45. And the closest without going over was 38 by John Brune. John Brune, congratulations. Now, some of these did have multiple winners. Let's see. Burnout Paradise, blue wool. 18 blue wool. Closest to that was 16 by Angus. Congratulations, Angus. I know you wanted to win that game. We had talked about that briefly. I'm sorry if my voice gets muffled as I look down. I'm looking at a piece of paper. So, congratulations, Angus. Next up... we've got... Did I do Dead Space? Yes, we did Dead Space. Next up is Dead Space 3. Dead Space 3. Light wool. 31 light wool. And we've got 28 wool, guessed by Grammables. Congratulations, Grammables. You did quite well there. Next up, Mirror's Edge purple wool. We've got 14 purple wool. And for this one, we have a tie. So we've got 12 by Dino T, and we've got 12 by Radical 643. So what I've decided to do for this, it's not... I thought I could do it whoever guessed first, but I'm going to do it this way. I'm sorry, one of you is not going to win. I've got a die. It's the die that I use for the Sims 2 games. Zoo, you're gonna be evens. Radical, you're gonna be odds. I'm gonna roll the die, and whatever gets it is the one who wins. So whatever it lands on is what the winner gets. So I'm rolling it. Zoo is even, Radical is odds, and it is odds. So congratulations, Radical. You have won Mirror's Edge. Sorry about that, Zoo. Good guess, though. Next up, Medal of Honor, Black Wool. 19 Black Wool. Closest to that was 16 by Shinji Arena. Congratulations, Shinji. Yay! And the final wool, Crisis 2, White Wool. There were 23 White Wool. We have another tie here. We had 22 by Suri Noob 27 and 22 by Will Wilson. So I'm going to do the same thing. Suri, you're going to be even. Will, you're going to be odd. I'm going to roll a die, and sorry, one of you is going to not win. And I'm rolling it, and it is odd again, so congratulations to Will Wilson. You have won Crisis 2. And that's that. Thank you guys so much for entering. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people submitted. I had a lot of fun seeing your guesses and seeing how close people got. Nobody guessed exactly. None of them had an exact guess, which I thought was really interesting. Some people got very close, off by 1 or 2, but nobody got it exactly right. So I think that shows that it's a good method of letting people have a fair guess, but not being able to give them the exact answer, because I did record all of it, and I know people watched and counted and did their best to see exactly how many I shared, and it just wasn't perfect. Anyway, thank you guys for watching that. Now stay tuned. I'm going to go change into my suit and get ready for this trial, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully there will be one more episode before the map resets. If not, then I'll see you in the new map. It'll be exciting. Bye!
All rise for the Honorable Judge Steve.
All right. Why is there TNT on the floor? Honestly.
No reason.
Honestly. Okay. Well, I probably should go around this way.
I see.
Oh, I guess I need to say something. Welcome to today's trial of Poet versus Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the judge.
Hey, I'm also here against
Oh
Jake.
yeah. He's part of the prosecution too.
Oh,
So should I like come up here then?
Yeah.
so would it be Poet versus...
Oh, this is a little bit of a crowded
So it
box.
should
Can we
be-
maybe build a bigger box?
Why are you in our
Okay.
box?
So it's Jake versus the people then?
Jake
Yeah.
versus the people.
Hi, people. God, that's
Okay.
a lot of people.
That
Yeah, well,
is.
you asked for this, Jake.
You did. So
Criminal judge. He's a criminal.
he's a criminal. Is that how we're going to start with accusations right away?
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
Yes.
Guilty.
Why do you have chicken in your hand?
You're supposed to be in F1 mode. Oh wait, we all are, but you can't see. Why do you have something in your hand? I don't know.
I don't.
Okay.
Do I? Oops. Oh, my bad. Okay, and we're done.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead. I don't know how to do a courtroom. This is my first time.
Oh well,
Saw
that
that the
is
bailiff
that's
brought
very
We'll
good.
be gentle.
Would the defense like to do an opening statement?
Yes, that's a great idea. Defense opening statement. Please.
Okay,
We didn't say the
should I
case
go up
for-
there and say something then, or what?
Yeah, Anderson D gets.
Okay.
You have to address the jury, I would imagine.
Jury, I am about to address you on this matter at hand.
Would you
With
understand?
forward to being
Skybridge Bob.
addressed.
We all know what happened here. Jake is completely innocent. These guys are making up all this stuff with this fake evidence and blank pieces of papers and permits and
We
everything
haven't
like
presented anything yet.
I will prove, without a shadow of a doubt, without evidence, because that's how confident I am in it, that these guys are wrong and they should go to jail and Jake should be awarded $10 million.
You realize
Sorry,
this
can
is
I- can I
Santa. He
object
knows
that?
if you've been naughty or nice.
I'd
Hey,
like
Can
to
I
lodge
get
an
my
objection.
opening statement now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh, can I
Wait, why am
object
I
him
saying
yet, or
yes?
do we have to wait for you?
No, you can't object at the beginning of the
Yeah,
trial,
you can't
can
object during
Yeah.
opening
Aw.
statements.
Object during opening statement.
People of the jury, I propose.
Some of us are zombies and cats. I'm sorry. We're not.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be specious.
Don't discriminate.
I propose that the case of Skybridge Bob's blame falls not just on one person, but many people, and Jake is most certainly one of them, and that
Object.
he's guilty.
Can't do that.
Hey, if I can't object, you can't object.
I object to your face. How about that?
Hey, order!
Oh well, you're
order!
making this a very convincing
Order!
I
case,
shouldn't
sir.
laugh. He's on my side.
Order!
You're the
Order!
bailiff. You can take
Order!
it.
Tape recorder. Sorry, I just always wanted to say that.
Okay. Yes. All right. So, who's sneaking in from back there behind? Come on in. Come in. Come on in.
I
found-
object to having a hitman in the trial while it's in session. I'm just gonna put my armor back on if that's all right.
It's okay. You can just like leave the courtroom if you want, Patch.
Yes.
It's okay. I sent for him.
Well, does that make it any more okay in anyone else's mind?
Yeah, it's fine.
Everything
with me.
Father Christmas does is okay.
I actually
Okay.
feel-
All right. So,
For the good
does
of the children.
the prosecution? Do you have any witnesses?
Yes, I would like to call.
Wait, we're the prosecution.
Oh,
Get your stuff
okay.
together, man.
Well, you guys are guilty, so I considered myself to be prosecution here.
Wait a minute. Who? This would be the defense side, and this would be the prosecutor side.
See,
You're
told
being
you.
too technical.
I'm sorry.
Okay, how about we categorize it like this: the people who did it and the people who didn't do it.
Okay, then you guys
We're the ones suing.
did it. No, we're counter-suing you.
Okay.
But we
Listen.
haven't sued you yet. You can't
If I
countersue us
don't
without us
have
suing you
s-
first.
If I don't have some sort of order in the court. If I don't have some sort of witness up on this stand in 5 seconds, then this trial will be called a mistrial.
Patch can get up there.
Everybody gets in the box.
I called trial. I
Patch,
agree.
Patch,
Your
Patch,
Honor.
get-
Wait. Who's in the
I would
box?
like to-
Juror,
call my
get back
first
in the
witness.
jury thing.
Who's in the box?
I'd like to call my first witness.
Okay.
I'll just take them all out at once. Can I have Dave, Jake, and Patch all in the witnesses box at once?
Wait a
is
second.
Alright,
No,
Jack.
I
Well,
somehow
One of the
decide.
jurors is a witness?
This doesn't compromise my position as a juror.
No, of course not.
Sweet, you know.
All right. So
Right.
I have.
Wait,
I have a-
wait.
Do we
wait,
really all
before-
have to be in this box
Before
at the same
anyone
time?
says anything, I have to. They have to give their pledge that they're going to say the truth.
That's
Oh,
true.
of
Yeah.
course.
Do you all swear to say the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
On that piece of
Yes.
chicken, I pledge my life.
I don't want to be in a box with these people.
The judge hit me.
When you're in
Deserved
the
it.
judge's seat.
Mistrial.
He's a flower.
Okay.
All right.
We're good.
Now, go ahead,
Ooh, a
Ice.
flower.
My first piece of evidence is a letter to Poet, and I will read aloud. Dear Mr. Poet Plays,
Aha!
as your bank manager and as your friend, unfortunately, it appears you have hired a dodgy contractor named XDJ123. He is a notorious cowboy builder and has hit numerous people in the area. There was a problem with a few pieces of paperwork, or to put it better, lack of paperwork. The builder's permit he sent us was simply a photocopy of a previous one, which he crossed out Patch's name and wrote his in crayon. Unfortunately, the land you claimed has been repossessed and bought by a man named Robert, or he insists on being called Skybridge Bob. And if you wish to reacquire the land, you must speak to him. Apparently, you can make an appointment in the RV. Goodbye, signed, the Dave.
I knew that would come back to bite us.
Now, the second
He's busy breaking and entering.
piece of evidence is entitled Inconspicuous. Hey,
Uh-oh.
Jake, it
That was a
reads.
tough word to spell, Jake.
Everything seems to be going according to plan. Great job tricking Poet into signing the faulty documents. Couldn't have claimed that land without you. I'll send your payment as per agreed. Feel free to keep Poet's payment too, as a bonus. I look forward to employing your services again in the future. I think Poet is still none the wiser. I'll meet with you and Patch soon. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone or there will be consequences. Signed, the Dave.
Your Honor, I object. He turned into a robot halfway through that.
Yeah.
Can the
Stain.
jury see these evidence pieces?
Yes,
Actually, the
jury
jury
sees
doesn't-
evidence pieces.
Wait, I don't believe jury gets to see
No,
evidence.
I will
The
give it to
the judge gets to see the evidence, and you're supposed to give it to me so I can
Yeah,
get
the
Give it to
bailiff-
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I'm watching you, Cube.
I don't. There you go. There you go. Give those to me, bailiff.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Bring him around here, bailiff.
We can't see. There we go.
Hug.
Patch
Bring
is
him
back.
Bring him
Okay.
around here.
Ready?
Yes.
There's some
There you
strange
go.
stuff going on over here.
This is the worst
Alright,
trial in
so-
the world.
Oh, why do I?
Patch, get in there. You're being
Pat's just supposed to be questioned.
Why am
Alright,
I
let's
being
get this
questioned?
evidence
I'm on
out.
your side.
because your name was directly in that piece of evidence.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can we maybe build another box?
on our side,
Just
huh?
squeeze in here, Patch. It's fine.
It's
So who
roomy, don't
signed this book exactly?
The Dave.
The Dave signed
AKA
both of these.
Skybridge Bob. Dun dun dun.
Wow, they got
Interesting,
quiet out.
Dave. All right. You can have your evidence back. There we go.
I have more evidence when this is done.
Thank you, Mr. Cube. Mr. Cube, any more questions for your three participants here?
I'm going to rest this for right now.
Don't
Okay.
press it.
Mr. Gates, do you
Well,
have
I'm gonna put it away. Oh, I'm
examination?
so sorry. I hit the wrong button. I meant to do this.
He
Poet's
punched
not
his
the button.
There you go. You
client.
can rest. There you go.
Thank you.
Behind you guys. There's the judge.
Yeah. So I'd like to question these witnesses here.
Cross-examine.
Yes, I would
Cross-examine.
cross-examine them. Get back in the thing.
I'm
Jake.
sleepy.
Jake.
Okay, Dave, is it true that you did not really write those documents and they were forged by Ice Cube to try to frame you?
Wait, yes.
Yes. See?
Wait.
Okay.
Now
Jake.
I want to remind you, Dave.
What?
You're under oath.
You've sworn to tell the truth.
I don't
No.
remember.
Remember,
doing
you're
that.
Santa Claus. You don't have to follow those oaths.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Okay, continue.
Okay, Jake, is it true the thing I said to Dave about you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Patch.
I want the
you're
truth.
guilty.
You can't handle the truth.
Patch, is it true that you're guilty?
It was funny.
I'm not guilty. I'm the ones with poets suing them.
Oh, so
Remember, you swore an oath.
he is
Wait.
your oath denying the fact that he is not guilty or is guilty or
What-
one or
what-
the
You
other.
lied on the chicken.
Yes.
you're-
I'm not guilty. I'm one of the accusers.
I'm
Yeah.
a juror.
You're-
When
Not
will the
anymore, you
lies
aren't.
stop?
Who smelt it, dealt it. That's all I have to say.
You rest your
Your
case.
Honor, I rest my case. Good night. Oh, it's daytime.
Well, that was certainly worth it.
Okay. Who's your next witness there, Ice Cube?
Can we leave?
Going-
Well,
Yes, you may sit.
I would like
You
to
see.
keep Dave, the
No, I'll
Dave,
stay.
in the box. So, Dave, you have told the people of the jury that you did not
Myself?
sign these documents.
Sorry.
No, I did not.
That these were forged in your by me. Actually, was the
I have it
actual.
on
They were
good
forged
authority
by you.
that at least a third of the jury agrees with me.
Poet, do you have the other piece of evidence that you might have taken?
This one?
Yes, that's it. Perfect.
Jake, get
Yeah.
back
What?
in here.
I forgot you were looking that way. Oops.
Now,
Remco, next time he goes out, you need to smack him with a sword.
I have
thank
taken
you.
He nods.
now I've taken this to a unauthorized signature examiner, and it does appear that your name was actually signed here by you. It says it actually right under the description of the book. So, would you care to explain to us how that
Well,
happened?
yes. It was my book, you see, that I rented from the library. And I had simply signed my name to say that this is the book I rented. I don't know how it could have fallen into the hands of Skybridge Bob. But maybe he also uses the same library as me.
What library do you use?
I'm going to
Seaborn.
rest this case.
Wait. This server has a library?
Yeah.
It does?
Mog swamps. Oh, I just gave away. Sorry.
He's guilty.
Yes, I was using Mog Swamp's library.
What was the name of the book? If you rented it out.
Both
Wait,
of
are you
them.
supposed to be questioning? You need to whisper that
Yeah,
this
poet.
question
Oh,
in
yeah.
your
Lawyer,
lawyer's
come
ear.
over here. Come over here.
I don't have to answer that question.
Okay. Ask him what the name of the book was.
So, the Dave, if you say you rented this book from the library, what are the names of these books?
Well, one of them has quite an embarrassing title. Do I have to say it, Judge?
Yes.
Object, Your Honor, he should not have to say it. This
No,
is a sensitive
overruled.
report.
10 Reasons Why Size Doesn't Matter.
Order.
Yeah, order in the court, even in the judge too. Order. There we go. It's not funny. It's okay, buddy. We all have that problem.
And the other one.
Sure we do.
3 unconventional uses for glowstone.
Oh, okay.
I don't really want to know what said reasons are.
I
Am
would
I
like
done?
the judge to examine these books.
Okay, let's see. Now, do we have a black bar available just in case? Okay, just asking. All right, let's see. This one is titled.
Use Huck's monobrow.
This is inconspicuous and urgent. Well, I'll admit that first book that you mentioned is inconspicuous. It's pretty inconspicuous. And when the other one was Glowstone, that's kind of urgent. But that is not the title of either one of these books.
Oh.
Your Honor, I object. In England, they use different terms for things that you will not understand.
Gotcha.
Is it an
American
English book?
All right. You can go ahead and take these back here.
I would object to that. He is Welsh, not English.
Yes.
He's
I object to that too.
yeah. Okay.
Is that enough cause for a mistrial?
Yeah. Can we get a
No.
mistrial?
Hey, no. Let's continue on with this.
Okay.
Any
Can I
more
cross-examine him?
questions? Yes.
I
do you have
would
any more
like to
questions, Ice?
represent myself
I-
next because
I
you guys
rest
are
my
all
case
bumbling
against the
idiots.
You have no more questions, Ice?
I have no more questions.
Okay. You can go ahead and cross-examine Mr. Get.
Okay. The Dave. Is it
Yes.
true that this time of year is a very busy time for you with the holidays and everything?
Oh yes, very busy.
Yes. And so may you be likely to forget how some events may have went down?
Yes.
Yes. And so is Poet wrong in saying and insinuating that you are lying by saying that your story is likely not remembering the details?
Yes.
Okay. And did you really rent those books from the library? You signed your name, someone stole them, whited out all the page, and rewrote it.
Stop. Did
That
Come
happen?
over here.
Yes.
Look at this.
What? Who
What?
put
Jake.
that there?
Jake,
Remco.
empty your inventory now.
Mistrial.
It was Jake.
What?
I saw him do it.
Jake, you are under arrest for trying to blow up the.
No,
Ow.
You're in contempt
Ow.
of
Hey, order! if I have one more outburst from you, Jake, I'm gonna have Remco take his last slice to your throat. Okay, you're right. Dave wants to be cross-examined more. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I love being examined.
Is it true that you would like to be cross-examined more?
Yes.
See, okay. Your Honor, I rest my case. I'm done with this witness.
Okay. So, did you have another witness to call up?
Mine-
Oh,
I
you
leave the
may
stand?
sit down, buddy. You may go.
I would like to request permission to represent myself because these guys are bumbling idiots.
Dave is not
Excuse
guilty.
me.
I
The next witness
agree
would be
with that.
Jake.
What?
Jake.
I would like to call Jake to the stand.
Okay.
Remember to lie, Jake.
What? Seriously? You had to use an interpearl to get over there.
Yeah, I can't jump. My leg hurts because Poet hurt me.
Oh,
So slamming yourself into a wall is a better.
Yes. Fun.
oh yeah, that part of him
It
didn't
wasn't his
hurt before he
face.
did it.
Van, it was his leg.
I see.
That was just a discussion among the jurors.
Okay.
Just-
Ice. Questions?
So, Jake, in this document
Sit
signed
down, Santa.
I can't see.
I can't see either.
signed by the Dave tells us that you tricked Poet into signing the faulty documents. Would you like to explain that?
Well, you see, it was a misconception. I didn't trick him. He willingly signed the document. Yeah, I tricked him.
Sounds like a
yeah, I got
confession.
nothing.
Did you just say yes? He tricked me.
Yeah, I did.
What?
But I'm not guilty because
Overruled.
he agreed
You
to
just
be
admitted to the crime and said you weren't guilty.
No, I didn't trick him into signing the documents. I tricked him into thinking he was tricked into signing the tricked documents
Why would you do that?
because it was funny.
The Dave also tells us in a letter to Poet that you crossed out Patch's name and wrote his name in with crayon. How would you like to explain that?
Crayon.
It's crayon.
It's a business card.
What?
What?
What sort of business is this, Jake?
It is the business where I create decorative business cards that look like they have a name on them crossed out in crayon.
I never ordered any business cards. Why was I even involved?
Why would you write them over my name?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Ice, you're gonna have to keep your clients hush hush.
I think I'm done questioning Jake.
Okay, would you like to cross-examine your?
Yes,
your...
I sure would. Jake, is it true that by trick, when you said that you tricked him into signing it, it was actually a false document that, yes, was a trick, but was for Halloween, and the real document was completely legitimate, but these guys over here disposed of it so that it would incriminate you?
That is exactly
Judge,
what
this was
happened.
no treat. It was definitely a trick.
Exactly, in the spirit of Halloween.
That was
And-
exactly what happened.
Yes, it was all in good
Document
fun.
was
Explained
written
it using
months
British
before
slang.
Halloween.
It happened way before Halloween.
Yeah,
You can't
well,
prove
in other countries, Halloween's in other months. So
What countries?
where do you-
Now, if you hang on, are you sure it wasn't Thanksgiving? Because that's the truth.
Steve, I think you're a little biased on this.
On Halloween versus Thanksgiving?
But yeah, you're like helping him prove a point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I apologize. As a judge, I should not have done that.
Remember,
I
it's his first
apologize
time.
for
It's his
telling
first
you how
time.
wrong
yourself.
you are, Your Honor.
Well, if anyone here would know about holidays, it is Dave, and I'm sure he would agree with me.
He's
that
a witness. He's in the
Hey!
juror's box. He can't chime in as a witness. You had your chance to cross-examine him, and you didn't.
I did. I cross-examined him.
He did.
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, Jake, is it true that the crayon mentioned? Oh wait, hold on. I need to actually have the mic here for a little. Yeah, is it true that the crayon mentioned was just a playful drawing of Poet that you did for him as a gift
Dang,
for
you're a
Halloween?
murderer.
He's a serial killer for cats.
Just
another
kill a
trial.
cat.
He did.
Your Honor, I call
Hey,
for.
jury. Hey,
You
order!
monster!
Order! Jake, did you just hit me?
He killed a cat.
Of course not.
There was 2 cats here. Now there's only one, and it's
He's
on.
taking out the jury.
Oops.
Okay, all right. Order in the court. Back to places. Let's go.
Santa is an anagram for Satan.
All right, Mr. Getz, continue. Is that
Okay,
wait first?
Your Honor.
Hang on, Mr. Getz. Is that a very bad toupee you're wearing there?
No, that is not, and I am not in question here. I'm not under oath. I do not need to answer that question.
Lots of chicken?
Okay. All right.
I've not
Continue with your cross-examination.
Okay. Jake, is it true that this case, this whole courtroom, everything here, these proceedings are complete farce, and the judge should just agree to a mistrial?
Complete farcity. Mistrial is needed.
There we go. I rest my witness. Go to bed, Jake.
Oh, the bed's gone.
All right. Ice, do you have another witness?
Oh, God.
Oh, destroying
I-
dang on government property over there, Jake.
I'd like to call Patch to the stand.
Ooh. Hold on. In light of the fact that everyone is killing everyone, I'd like to make this area a little more safe.
And Bailiff,
So
you-
I'm just going to be putting a wall around myself.
Bailiff, make sure that you swear him in.
I will.
He
No,
just
he's already
hit the
been sworn in.
bailiff.
Hey!
I can't see you.
I'm making myself more safe.
You're
Okay.
safe. I'm right next to you. Just get in the chair.
Oh, okay.
This is why we have a guy
Now-
in armor.
Now, do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Do I have to repeat?
Oh
Oh!
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you, Skybridge Bob?
That's not putting his mouse
Wait,
down.
will
I
you
think that's a setup right there.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Did that work?
Very good. Good to go.
All right.
Like that.
So, now that you've been sworn in twice, tell me, Padge, when the Dave signed this document, included, is everything okay?
Yeah, we're good.
That included.
Jake, no, what is this?
I call for a mistrial.
Yes, I agree. Your Honor, I agree. Mistrial.
The judge just left his bench to punch Jake.
He has
Yes,
that right.
Exactly.
Discipline it.
Jake has suffered enough abuse in this case and false accusations.
The bailiff should be doing this stuff.
We need to hear what Patch has to say.
Get in your spot. Stay.
First of all, I'd like to get this stupid microphone out of my face.
Okay.
I call for a mistrial.
Is it true that when the Dave signed this incriminating document that he included your name to try to spread the blame?
Let me tell you what happened from my perspective. In February of
Answer the question,
2000
Pat.
I am.
Order, Jake.
This is
one
a
more
long
outburst
answer.
like that, and you will be thrown out of this courtroom.
Can we
this try?
just throw him out now?
No.
No. Well,
Continue.
worth
The
a
case
shot.
will go on without you, Jake. And
Anyways,
guess who will win in that case?
Yes.
in February of 2013, Poet commissioned me to build a record farm for his house, and I did not specify a time limit, which means that I am able to do it whenever I please.
It's
Jake,
sadly
however-
true. It's sadly true.
Jake, however, decided that his services would be much better than mine and decided to create incriminating documents against me and take permits illegally from the town mayor with the town mayor's permission that would allow him to do anything that he wanted. I have said building permits right here.
Wouldn't that
Your
make
Honor,
it
I
legal?
object. How could it be illegal if it was with the permission of the mayor?
They bribed him.
Do you have any proof of that?
I have
Which
video
one am
evidence
I?
of that.
I knew we shouldn't have recorded that.
Well,
Let's
it's
see.
not my video evidence, it's their video evidence. They recorded the whole event.
Exactly.
And
we
by they,
doctored it.
I mean Jake and Dave.
Now, wait a second. What's this Jake 1, Jake 2 nonsense?
A document that the mayor of this town signed proved
Okay.
that he would be able to build anywhere. Fortunately, I was able to get said permits repealed, but Jake has been out to get me ever since. My name is on the document that you have, Mr. Ice Cube, because Jake was trying to create false, incriminating evidence to get back at me for the whole, for my canceling the building project, for me canceling the building permits, and if you need any more proof that this
Quite a
man
flammable courthouse
is,
you have here, poet.
if you need any more proof that this man is guilty, he keeps trying to burn down the courthouse. I rest my
It's
case.
the flammable house above the flammable courthouse.
You can't rest your
that I-
case. You're a witness.
I rest my witnessing.
You can't rest your witnessing. You have to keep going until he says you can stop.
Okay, ask me another question.
So this incriminating evidence by the Dave, not Jake, includes your name to spread the blame, right?
I hear burning.
I have no idea why my name is on a document by the Dave, other than the fact that the Dave and the Jake are business partners, and
Who's
I
the
believe
Jake?
the Dave and Jake are business partners, and I believe, yes, it was, in effect, a way to spread the blame.
All right, I will rest my case there.
Can I
Okay.
rest my witnessing?
No, you can't. I have
no,
a
you have to be
question for you.
cross-examined.
Oh,
Okay. Is it true that you said you have no idea how your name was on that paper, right?
I just said that it was on there because the Dave.
You said you... I object. He said he had no idea why his name would be on a paper with the Dave and Jake.
If not for the fact that they were trying
To
to
frame you.
incriminate me by
Yes.
spreading the blame.
A life was an attempt at the life
So-
of the judge was just made.
George Washington was almost assassinated here.
Hang on a second. Let's follow this. Let's follow this arrow and see which way it came from. That general direction.
been me. I'm over here.
That could have been everyone in the room.
It's
Your
Ren.
Honor, I call for a mistrial here.
Okay,
For
there's
the
not going to be a
27th time.
mistrial.
Oh, okay. Well,
Am I done
can
yet?
I proceed with my questioning without
Yes.
these interruptions?
All right, this is
It's
seriously
your
getting on
client
my
that's
nerves.
interrupting.
Is it true? Okay, you did say that you have no idea how your name was on that paper. So
I said
that-
I have no idea what my name. You're taking things out of context, Mr. D. Getz.
that is what lawyers do.
Amen.
So
I said I have no
so-
idea why
okay.
my name is on that paper, if not for the fact that they are trying to spread the blame and incriminate me with Poet.
Exactly. Okay, so you're saying that they doctored the original document to make it look like your name was on it, although the evidence shows that they crossed out your name and put, wait, what name did they put on there?
Your client's name.
Okay, yes, Jake put his own name on there. So if the original document was doctored, how could it be doctored a second time, and thus the whole thing is false and
I
It was
object.
we should throw
doctored
this case out.
twice.
It was doctored a second time in an attempt for Jake to cover up what he had done.
I object.
But Jake admitted to crossing out your name and putting his name on it, but you
So
said
my point
your
is
name wasn't
true.
originally on it, so it was never an official document to begin with, so I call for
I
a
object.
mistrial.
What's your
I
objection
object.
there, Ice Cube?
Well, this piece of incriminating evidence is not the document in which his name was crossed out. This is just simply a letter from the Dave to Jake, including Patch in it.
Ice Cube seems much more prepared than Mr. Getz.
Ice
Uh,
Cube
I
has
think it
better
would make
hair than
sense to
Mr. D.
ask
Getz.
Jake or Dave.
Your
whether
Honor, I
he was there.
object. How come I don't have any documents?
Here, you can borrow one of mine. Oh,
Ooh, here's one for you. Here's one for you.
Yeah, you can have that too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the
oh, you can have the
paper
one that's
is
on
what-
that sign right there.
Okay, continue with the trial, please.
So,
Can I go
I-
now?
yeah, well, I just want to say, he admits that his name was doctored on the first time, so the second doctoring was just a doctoring of the original doctoring, and thus, Jake is not guilty. I
But he
rest
doctored
my
them
witness.
both times. He
Nope.
admitted to
Your
it.
Honor, tell him to shut up. I object.
You're able to step down off the bench.
Thank you, Bailiff.
He objects to his own cross-examination.
Why would you take that?
He put it
Why would I
there.
take what?
I know, but why wouldn't you just leave it there so everybody else can see higher too? That's all right.
But it's my chair.
Behind you, Poet. Okay, all right.
You just smacked his lawyer.
I had to in the
All
name
right.
of firefighting.
Ice Cube, do you have
All
any
right,
more witnesses?
I will.
We rest our case.
That was
Okay.
only one side of the story, though.
There's a lot
Your
more to
Honor?
the story, I believe.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to call to the stands as a surprise witness, Adulgit. Oh, wait, he's not here.
Okay. He's not. Oh,
He's not
He's
here.
not
never
in the
mind.
courtroom.
He
Okay.
is.
He's also
Okay.
not in the case.
As a second surprise witness, I would like to call to the stand that zombie over there.
How are we supposed to do
Fraternizing
that?
with
That
the
zombie
cat.
is a free spirit, and he does what he wants.
Hey, stop hurting
Don't
the...
release him. He will exact his vengeance.
Hey!
Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
They are trying to murder the witness.
wait a
Jake.
second.
Judge,
Ryan
Judge, you
tried
need
to
to
murder
do
the
something.
witness.
This
Water,
is getting
water.
out of hand.
Holy...
Order!
Water! Water!
He's fine. He's fine.
Oh no, the cat also died.
Order in the court.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, Your Honor. Okay.
I believe
And
that
also-
I believe that I have located something. In my attempt to run for water, I would like you to all to come and take a look at the contents of this chest.
Oh, the zombie just died too.
I wonder how.
There was a
As long as
bucket
that's
in
the
there,
case.
but there was also plenty of TNT. And Jake is holding TNT in his hand.
Can't
There's
prove
no
that.
TNT
All right.
in there, Your
Listen,
Honor.
This
That's
is
circumstantial evidence.
yes. That
Yes.
means that has nothing to do with the.
not in-
Yeah,
Yes,
it really
I
does
can
have
walk
nothing
down
to
to
do
the
Not in the
convenience
courtroom.
store
It
and
can't be
see
counted
if
as
that's
evidence.
I
Back to
can
the
tell you.
courtroom.
May I call
Back
a
to
witness to the
courtroom.
stand finally, or do you want to call this
Yeah,
a witness?
Renko, get them all back in here.
Who are you?
What?
Your Honor, I would like
Oh,
to
I
call
got bored of
stand
being a witness, so I'd like to be a
bailiff.
juror.
Well,
Huck, the bailiff.
2 of 4 have died, so...
What?
Huck
Yes.
the bailiff, go to the stand.
Great.
Ow.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Your
I
Honor,
call for a mistrial. I
may
set
I
myself on
request
fire.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Getz.
Okay. Mr. Huck, the bailiff, is it true that all you want to do is play on the RedCubed?
Yes, it's true. Okay, it's
Jake!
true. All I want to do is play on the RedCube.
Okay, I rest my case, Your Honor.
Okay, cross-examination?
Pass.
Okay.
We-
All
I'll
right.
cross-examine
You may go to your corner. All right, Mr. Getz, anybody else that you'd like to call?
I would like to call to the stand. I don't know. Do we need to call him?
Poet.
What? Oh, okay, good idea. Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand Mr. Poet,
Mr. Plays.
Mr. Endo.
And
Poet,
Mhm.
do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah, sure.
Poet, is it true? Hey, I'm trying to talk here. Is it true that you're a Canadian?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
enough for me.
Interesting answer there.
I thought he was
Guilty.
about to walk away.
Is it true that you are wearing goggles now to try to hide that
Hide
you were
your
lying?
shame.
Nope.
Okay. Interesting response there. A typical response, Your Honor.
Okay.
Is it true that those gold boots were purchased with the money that was laundered with this whole farce of a lawsuit that you put together with Ice Cubed, and you're completely guilty 100%, and this should be a mistrial?
Lawsuits cost you money. They don't give you money.
Not if you launder the money somehow. I read that.
I don't like doing laundry.
Your Honor, I object. He smells. His laundry has been done for weeks.
That proves that I don't like doing laundry, and therefore...
And therefore, the stink of guilt is all over you. I rest my case.
All right, so Mr. Cube.
Yes, I
Would
would.
you
I
like to
would love to. I would love
Okay.
to cross-examine. So, Mr. Poet Plays, not Poetendo. Is it true that Skybridge Bob has already started encroaching,
Did
on
his
your
lawyer
property?
just give him TNT?
No, that was the bailiff.
Oh.
Why does Steve have TNT in his hand?
Because I picked it up off the ground because Jake put it there. Jake, I saw that.
He didn't. Ow, who shot me?
I think I just prevented the assassination of
Uh,
Steve.
Your Honor, I didn't hear the question. I'd like my lawyer to repeat it.
Is it
Continue.
true that Skybridge Bob has already started to build upon your property?
Yeah, you better believe he has. From the very first day that the record farm was going to be built, Patch was going to build me a record farm, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes a fire.
Objection. Remco,
Whoa,
my lawyer.
Whoa!
Oh, Your Honor, I object. Someone is
No.
Object to what?
Escape. Oh, there's nothing there.
there's still fire going.
Burning is underneath here.
I'll just hide
Oh,
it.
gee. Jake!
Oh God, the humanity!
It's under there.
Oh, oopsie.
Put it out! Put it out!
Look at
Your Honor, I
this!
object to that death message.
Look at all of the TNT he had on his
My
person.
client was murdered in the court.
He deserved it.
I think that's.
I think the jury has seen enough to make a verdict. To be
I
honest.
don't
Mr.
know,
Cube.
now.
Would you like
Yes.
to go ahead and give us your closing arguments?
All right, my closing statement. Jake is guilty.
No, I'm
That's
not.
I object.
Hashtag ban.
Can't object to closing statements.
All
Watch
right.
me.
To that.
So we're gonna go ahead and have a quick recess while the jury gets together and discusses
Deliberate.
what their deliberates. That's the word we were looking for. Deliberates the trial here and comes up with our what's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and hit that recess button.
We've got a new take on deliberation. Me and Van get in his ring, and then we
This
fight
is-
out, and whichever one wins. With
I've got
their
two
verdict.
angry
Piece of
men.
cobble. I've got 16 ender pearls, and I've got 21
I'm
steak.
going to my office. I'm sitting while this
Oh, and a piece
recess
of carpet.
is occurring.
5
Okay, what's
stacks
your
in my
verdict
inventory.
then, Jiro Van?
I think
Go on.
Jake did it.
I think Jake didn't do it.
All rise.
For the honorable.
Hello. Oh, there he is.
You just come in this time.
Okay, thanks.
Just do it.
No!
Oh, Jake, I saw it.
He avoided He avoided.
All right.
assassination.
Now, jury, have you deliberated?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He's very.
Bailiff, will you go get
I
the?
think I'm recording the Skype window. Hold on. Oh, sorry, there we go. I'm
That's a
back.
perspective no one thought of.
Thank you. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
All right, give me that paper there. Thank you very much.
Blah blah blah. All rise. What are we doing?
Okay. We're gonna wait till somebody stops setting people on fire. Bailiff, are you okay? Thank you.
Okay, I'm
All
good.
right, let's
I'm
see
good.
what this paper
Just
says.
some third-degree burns.
It says, okay, all right. Before I go ahead and tell you guys what this paper says, I need to just go ahead and say that this trial was crap.
It's a circus,
There was
That's why you're wearing a circus outfit.
and I'm the
There's-
ringmaster.
there's insufficient evidence on either side. There was many plot holes, and I don't know how the jury could come up with any kind of deliberation at all.
Mistrial, Your Honor.
But
Also, half of the jury is now dead.
yes, that's true. But the thing is, the jury did come up with a decision, and because of that, I will have to read off their decision. Now, in the case of the people versus Jake, we find the jury finds Jake